Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today we're gonna unbox, I think this would be one of the biggest action figures so far that I'm gonna have in my collection. It's gonna be the ZD Toys Iron Monger. Okay, so let's get right to it. Very amazing and intimidating artwork right there, the Iron Monger. And this, by the way, is already LED ready, so you don't have to worry about ZD Toys. You know, they always came up with like non-LED version, and then they're gonna follow it up with an LED version. But this time they just went on right ahead and came up with the LED version up front. So looking at the artwork, you got the Marvel logo right there, Infinity Saga logo, and then down here is gonna be your Marvel Iron Man logo. And by the way, yeah, the Iron Monger was first featured in the first Iron Man movie. This was the suit worn by Obadiah Stane. So at the back we're gonna see more promotional photos and some warnings and details and whatnot. On the side is gonna be the Iron Monger logo as well, with the Marvel logo. So yeah, yep. Also don't forget the Disney logo, so because this is a licensed product, so not a bootleg, not a KO. So that it is pretty much for the box and the artwork. Let's go on ahead and unwrap this bad boy. Okay, so moving on. My, he is big. Like, I was having some problems on how to make this guy fit this video. Okay. Yep, there we go. So the usual ZD Toys packaging method is a magnetic flip type box. So usually it's there, it opens up on this side, magnetic here. So once you open that up, boom, you can see the action figure right away from the clamshell. And on the side of the box are more photos. Like, yeah, it shows you where the button for the LED is and where the charging port is. So yeah, well, the good thing about ZD Toys compared to the other companies who do the action figures LED is that ZD Toys came up with the rechargeable ones, not like the other brands, which I'm not gonna mention, that, you know, they put in actual batteries that you have to like place and replace for the LEDs to work. So kudos to ZD Toys for coming up with this idea. So other toy companies, this is like your sign, you know, to follow the footsteps of ZD Toys, considering they're a new company. Okay, so right off the bat, see the action figure, and there's really nothing much here, no accessories whatsoever, just the figure itself. So yep, we're gonna move on to the next portion of our unboxing. Alright, so here we go. We have the Iron Monger up close and personal. So yeah, in comparison, you know, just like in the movie, in comparison to the Iron Man Mark III suit, the Iron Monger is considerably bigger because, number one, the technology that was used by Obadiah Stane, you know, with all the geniuses of the Stark Industries combined, could not come up with how Tony built the Iron Man suit. So he came up. This is the best that the Stark scientists can come up with. It doesn't use the it uses conventional technology, unlike what Tony built. So yep, without further delay, overall impression, overall appearance, yeah, he is a pretty intimidating action figure, very imposing first glance, and yeah, it is kind of beefy compared to the Iron Man suits, which is I would say in a good scale, because the Iron Monger suit should really considerably be larger than the Mark III, which is the first suit that this guy fought with. So overall appearance, yeah, very awesome. Right off the bat, I could, for the appearance, I would give this a 5 out of 5 right away. Sadly, it does not have any accessories, so we can't really rate something that doesn't exist. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of the video, which is gonna be the articulation. Okay, so articulation time. Let's see what this massive action figure can do. We always start with the head movement, and as predicted, yeah, not really that much range of motion, considering that although in the movie, although this guy was bulky, he still had some range of motion. But with the action figure, nah, let's not expect too much from this one by GD Toys. So literally no movement whatsoever on the head. Moving on, let's see. Okay, let's go to the shoulder. So you can do a lateral arm raise like so. Same on both arms. Let's do, okay, so you can do a full rotation on the shoulder, and I must say the joints are pretty tight, so that's good. You don't really want a bulky action figure with loose joints, because it's gonna end up like hanging or falling down. And the shoulder flaps do move. Yeah, so kind of cool that ZD Toys did that. Let's see. Okay, so we got upper bicep rotation as well. So that's pretty much it. And on the other arm, okay, upper bicep rotation. Let's see what kind of movement he has for the elbows. Okay, so think that's pretty much it for the elbow. No more than 45 degrees, and I'm assuming it's same on the other side. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can, I think you can still come up with some pretty decent poses on this guy. I mean, you don't really need to make him pose anything crazy, because his size and appearance alone is already something that's worth putting on display, especially if I'm gonna put this side by side with a Mark III, just for, you know, the scale. Okay, at least we got good waist rotation there, so none of these panels open up. Good texture as well, good overall paint application. So for the hand, yep, all you can do is that, a little bit of joint rotation there for the hand. Same goes with the other one. Okay, and like, instead of, I think what ZD Toys did, instead of putting these weapons as, you know, a snap-on accessories, they just made it a part of the forearms. So the weapons are already here, like the missile launcher and whatnot, and this one's like the Gatling gun. And these pistons, by the way, they're just, you know, they're more for aesthetics. They don't really move or anything. And at the back, yeah, you got this, some props here. Yep. For this one, does this move? Nope. As I said, they're more for aesthetics. Let's see what they have for the thigh or for the legs. So that's as far as it can go. Same goes with the left or right leg. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not much, but it'll do. Going down to the knees. Let's see what kind of bend we have here. So, yep, I think that is okay. So you can go, I think that's somewhere around 90, or I could be wrong, but yeah, I'd say 90 degrees there. Let's try the right knee. Yep, same goes for the right knee. And the foot, let's see what kind of movement we have there. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the foot. Like, you know, little toe action or articulation going on there, but no ankle or foot swivel. Okay, you got your heel movement. So yeah, for a pretty bulky action figure, this would help balance for if you want to do some action poses. So yeah, but that is pretty much it. There's no joint here, no ball joint on the foot, so just the front and the toe and the heel can be moved. So I guess that's for you to be able to balance this figure. And although he does not have that much motion and no accessories whatsoever, the piece de resistance of this action figure is going to be this. So yep, the LED. So it's not a dead figure. Once you press that button at the back, it comes to life. And yeah, yep, of course we have here, that's your button there for powering the LEDs on and off. And just like what it shows on the box, this is where your charging port is, if I can manage to take it off. Let's try to pry it a little bit. And it's not coming off. Let's see, what am I doing wrong? There you go. So that's where your charging port is. So yep, I think that is pretty much it for the ZD Toys Iron Monger. I'm gonna wrap this up on the next portion of the video. Okay, so let's wrap this unboxing and review. So yeah, overall appearance, I would give this guy a 5/5. I mean, I am simply impressed with the way ZD Toys built this. Like the likeness with the movie version is pretty much accurate. The accessory, the weaponries, I mean, you know, the paint job and whatnot. I mean, I love, and I'm happy I bought this action figure despite not having accessories. Articulation, yeah. So far, I think this is gonna be the one I'll be giving the lowest. It's gonna be 2, simply because, you know, the movements are pretty stiff, and like these, you know, props and like pistons and whatnot, they're more for aesthetics. They don't really work or anything like that. But you know, as I mentioned in the previous parts of the video, the looks alone would be enough to put this on your display stand. And yeah, if we put this to scale with the Mark III, get the Mark III, where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's see. Okay. So if we put this beside the Mark III, which is a bit dusty, so bear with me for a few seconds while I brush the dust off. It's on my display case, and my display case is not yet, you know, the glass one. So yeah, there. So to scale versus the Mark III, pretty spot on. I'd say it's pretty spot on. So let me see, what is the light button? I think there you are. So yeah, scale of the Iron Monger versus the Mark III, I would say yeah, it's pretty movie accurate, don't you think? So yeah, I think that's about it for this unboxing video. I am so happy I purchased this Iron Monger, and I cannot wait to do some photos of this bad boy, the stills posing against the Mark III. So with that, thank you very much for watching this unboxing and review video. Stay safe and see you on the next one. Peace.